Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just a minute or so early, but I think that will be okay. So hello, my crypto brothers and sisters. Welcome to another Money Monday live training. For today's topic, I'll discuss what it takes to become a successful crypto investor. And the magic word is patience. Okay, I'm going to jump right in. I want to start with 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. And the 3 questions are this: do you think you have what it takes to succeed in crypto? What do you think is required to become a successful crypto investor? And do you have a strategy for dealing with crypto bear markets? Feel free to put a comment or put a note in the comments if you have something you'd like to share. Otherwise, I highly recommend everybody keep some kind of a journal and start figuring out who you are when it comes to investing. So I'm going to go over each one of these questions separately. Yeah, can you see us? Yes. Hi, Karen. I see your comments in there. So the first question that I just rattled off is, do you think you have what it takes to succeed in crypto? And I'm actually going to answer this question by starting with another question. And that is, how might we measure our ability to succeed in crypto? And in my opinion, the number one measurement for determining someone's ability to succeed in crypto is the actions they take during a bear market. Bear markets weed out investors and traders that can't take the firestorm of downward price swings. Now, of course, everybody loves the wild price swings during the bull market. But during bear markets, when prices can drop anywhere from 80 to 90%, many people panic and or get depressed. People who panic tend to sell at or near the bottom, and they lose money in their investment because they bought too high and sold too low. People who get depressed often decide to just throw in the towel and call it quits altogether, saying things like, I'm done with crypto. I never want to do this again. So to answer this question, you need to ask yourself one more question. How am I handling this bear market? Even if you have no money invested in the market right now, you still need to answer this question. If you feel freaked out by all the negative news and falling prices, you will have difficulty finding financial success with crypto. However, you can significantly increase your chances of success by getting educated and having a plan. And also, if you can stomach your bear market emotions, I guarantee you can make a lot of money in crypto. So that's my take on question 1. Let's move on to question 2. What do you think is required to become a successful crypto investor? Well, again, in my opinion, the number one determining factor for crypto success is patience. So many people involved in crypto want to make $1 million right now as fast as possible. They'll follow any smooth talking YouTuber they think will get them there without taking the time required to get good at crypto. And the first thing that is required is patience, especially in a bear market, especially in a bear market. When a bear market starts its downward spiral, it's vitally important to have already sold your open short-term positions, and hopefully for a profit. For your long-term hodl bags, you'll have to learn patience. It's painful to watch your portfolio shrink in value during bear markets. But if you sold everything during one bull market, you could have a huge capital gains that you have to deal with that could adversely affect your tax return. So there are times when you want to hold through the bear market so you can sell during the next bull market when you might need more money. And now I'm going to go on to question 3. And then once I get done with question 3, I have a chart that I'm going to share with you that I hope will illustrate what I'm talking about. So question number 3 is, do you have a strategy for dealing with crypto bear markets? And again, in my opinion, the number one strategy for achieving success in bear markets is to have an investment plan. This is the magic. A plan helps you control negative emotions like fear, anger, and doubt when things are falling apart. Once prices start to fall, you won't need to panic because you can refer to your plan for the next step. We never know exactly when a bear market will happen, just like we never know precisely when the next bull market will come. But if you have a plan that fits your investing style, you'll have a much better chance of weathering the bear market and making your big move in the next bull market. So let patience be your guide during these market cycles of up and down. And to illustrate the concepts in this training, I will share my portfolio chart that started from about late 2016 to current to January 2023 and discuss some of my challenges and successes. So I began DCAing into Ether in about December 2016, actually in exactly December 2016, and I stopped DCAing about July 2017. I watched the market skyrocket during the second half of 2017 and then peaking around January 2018. My portfolio was up a whopping 3,704% between December 2016 and January 2018. And I was ecstatic and I started thinking about retirement, but I made a fatal mistake. I did not sell. Actually, I sold a small amount, but it wasn't enough to be significant. Because I hadn't yet recognized the crypto's boom and bust cycles, I didn't sell. I thought, oh, wow, it's up so much. I'm just going to hold on to this. And pretty soon I'll probably be able to retire in style. And instead, what happened was, of course, the markets fell because that's what they do. They go in cycles of up and down. So here's the chart that I'd like to share with you. And what this shows is that when I started at $220 or something back in December 2016. And by July 2017, I had just under $6,000 invested in the market, mostly into Ether. And then by January 2018, my portfolio, as I said, was up over 3,700%. And I was just like blown away. I had no idea that it would do that because I was still learning back then. Well, I sold a small amount and I didn't sell enough. I held on to it, and then it did not take long before it started falling, and it fell 84%. And it fell and fell and fell until about December 2018. And then again, it took off again. And then it peaked around May 2021 for the second bull market that I have experienced. And in this bull market, my portfolio went up over 1,100% from its bottom in December 2018. And then I was smart enough this time in 2021, and I did sell some stuff, and that has allowed me to live the life that I'm living now. And then, of course, we are now in another bear market, and so far it has dropped about 78%. And I wouldn't be surprised if it dropped a little bit more, so that it's down around 85% or so. Time will tell. And so the purpose of me showing you this chart is that if I had totally freaked out when the market started to fall back in January 2018, I would not have been able to take the profits that I did in May of 2021. So you don't want to sell in all of your assets when you're at the bottom of a market. And it's very hard to watch your portfolio shrink as much as mine shrank from a top to a bottom. And now I'm kind of used to it, and so I expect it to shrink. And now, when you're at a bear market and you're looking at the bottoms, of course, this is the time to fill your bags with whatever crypto you have decided is the best one to own. And of course, I tell everybody who especially you want to make sure you have some Bitcoin and Ether to get started. And once you get your bags of Bitcoin and Ether, those are your blue chip cryptos. And that's the ones you want to hold on to long term. And then when you get a little bit more educated, you can play with a little bit of trading and play with buying a little bit of altcoins. So that is just about all I have for today's training. And if any of this resonated with you, I recommend that you take the Let's Crypto Bootcamp course, because we're in a bear market and now is the time to get started with education if you don't already have that education. And this beginner course will help you build a solid foundation of support and the first iteration of your investment plan. To find out when the bootcamp becomes available, I'm in the process. I have it all designed. I just need to get it all into the lessons in the actual course. So if you're interested in when I'm going to officially launch it, click on the link in the comments and I'll have a mailing list that you can sign up for. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments or feel free to direct message me if you'd rather. And if you enjoyed this training, I always love it if you put a 1 in the comments to let me know that you got something out of it. So, if you have a topic that you would like me to cover, feel free to add that into the comments and I'll do my best to put a training together for you. So that's all I have for now. Unless someone has a question in the comments, I'll do my best to answer. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate the thumbs up. And that's all I have for today. Thank you, Karen, for the thumbs up. And I will see you guys on the next training. And I will do my best to answer any questions that you might leave in the comments afterwards. All right. That's all from me for now. Take care.